Australia has a rich variety of wildlife, including the mesmerizing ecosystem of its ocean, especially the Great Barrier Reef. However, pollution, overfishing, habitat loss, and vessel strikes are killing not only the ocean environment, but also the organisms that live and thrive underwater. One such animal is the Sousa sahulensis, commonly known as the Australian humpback dolphin, a small intelligent creature that has barely 150 species left. I am Kiara-Lea, and today I will be arguing that the sustainable and safe yet unexecuted plans for wildlife preservation must be pushed forwards if we want to save our beloved environment and creatures. Through eco-friendly and animal-preserving solutions, the ocean life of Australia can become much healthier. From northern Australian coasts to southern Papua New Guinea islands, the Sousa sahulensis hails from both the tropical and subtropical waters in this area. The dolphin has Getting as big as 2.75 meters, the dolphin has many challenges it faces daily. Tracked and overhunted in its habitat along with its prey, fishers have also attacked and killed the dolphins with vessel strikes. This happens when a collision occurs between any type of boat and marine animal, usually rendering the animal severely injured or dead. However, the most likely reason for Sousa sahulensis' declination is the water and thermal pollution. Too much heated water and other toxic substances are being discharged into the ocean, not only offsetting the ocean temperature and destroying the environment, but also allowing too much carbon to gravitate to the ocean floor. The pollution's effects get much worse. Two main pollutions affecting Sousa sahulensis are water and thermal. Water pollution comes from companies' warehouses and sewerage systems pumping wastage directly to the oceans, spoiling coral life, poisoning animals, and even leaking radiation to species. Thermal pollution is where heated water is released into the ocean and other bodies of water. This increases both the temperature of the ocean, which causes coral bleaching, but also increases the metabolic rate of organisms, which makes them have a need to consume more food and disrupts the food chain and disturbs the stability of the ecosystem. Along with the increased carbon that collects underwater and boils ecosystems alive, these pollutions kill species or disband them to find new places to live and disrupt other environments. With its environment, diet, and Sousa sahulensis itself being threatened by all these oceanic attacks, a permanent solution needs to be instituted. Thankfully, the government has shown ocean species endangerment is somewhat a priority for them as well. As of 2017, purposeful vessel strikes have been prohibited and training to avoid collisions has been improved for boating licenses. In the past 30 years, Australia has also regulated environmental protection acts against sea dumping, oil spills, land-based marine pollution, and maritime pollution, although loopholes have been found and abused to continue the water pollution of waters, continuing the problem of pollution poisoning the species. In 2019, Australia underwent a research experiment by Dr. M. Santamorris and Anita Lawrence. The data showed that Australian urban cities were contributing a lot of heat to the atmosphere, especially as electrical demand skyrockets during warmer months, which meant more carbon was being produced into the atmosphere. Recently, under the Paris Agreement, the government has made itself known to be protective of the ocean and its organisms by attempting to reduce its carbon footprint by 26 to 28% of 2005 levels. However, the goal is too low and emission accounts have been cheated and lied about, meaning the positive benefits supposed to be occurring may take longer than the 2030 goal. Experimental plans involving the physical removal of carbon dioxide from the ocean have also been proposed. The UCLA has started researching on the idea to intake seawater and turn the carbon into rocks to return either on land or to the seabed along with the unpolluted seawater. This would allow the atmosphere's carbon to enter the carbon vacuum created until the atmosphere becomes clean. A more sustainable idea is using kelp plants. Stringing kelp spores grown from a lab until they are fuzzy, the rope is dropped into the ocean for 6 to 8 months at least 1,000 meters deep where they decay but do not resurface as kelp is biodegradable. Finally, a privately researched idea is to chemically balance the ocean by using a chemical bond with carbon dioxide that remains harmless to organisms and the ocean in a layer over the ocean. Although these ideas are still in the early stages of development and research, it is still something worth considering, for it is not only renewable but also completely safe for all organisms, including the Sousa sahulensis. Creating a healthy environment is the first step to ensure complete species renewal. The Sousa sahulensis is an intelligent creature that deserves to be protected in its natural habitat. They should not have to suffer because of the actions of humans against them. Using chemical and geological research, the climate change effects on the ocean can be subdued enough for endangered species to again thrive. However, eco-friendly resources and solutions need to become more included in society instead of cheaper carbon-inducing problems for later. Progress was made with the vessel strikes and is slowly rising with water pollution. The last issue to defeat is thermal pollution involving the carbon footprint of humans. Dolphins have been proved to be just as intelligent as humans. They deserve to live too.